All right, so I was out here yesterday. Finally got the second board up, cleaned up, or on the floor here with all the foam and everything. And finally got this to a reasonable point. It looks like a mess in there. I really don't care. These I got mounted better. Wood screws through a piece of wood on the outside, so they don't bounce around, move around. So, but today's goal is going to be getting another piece of the cutlass, drag it out, sandblast it, and powder coat it. I just need to find another victim. All right, so I didn't find another part. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one part for now, so that way I can finish putting the this hinge back together, but I gotta wait for a new hinge pin set to come in. So now we're gonna go ahead and hook up our air and get this thing powder coated. All right, should get nice and, hold on. All right, yes, I have a mask on when I spray. All right, should get nice and toasty in there. So we'll give it 20 minutes, but I think we'll go up an extra 25 to 30, simply because all this in here has to come up to temperature. Now, while that part is cooking, what I need to figure out, and I think I'll do that today, this, although it's bundled up right there, I need to make a place to mount that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt, whoops, hold on. All right, had you guys zoomed in way far close. Anyway, all of this right here, I'm going to make a setup. Maybe I'll go on the back side. Yeah, I'll go on the back side of this refrigerator, and I'll bolt me a 2x4 there, and then I'll make a little ledge so that I can mount the box and have a place to hang the powder coat gun, and obviously the trigger and everything else that goes to it. So this way, after today, it doesn't risk falling on the ground, getting all the cables tangled up, and the powder coating area plus the booth are all in one spot. It makes sense, doesn't it? All right, so I found the other two door hinges. I'm missing one still. You know what? All right, well, it wasn't over there where these two were, so I'm pretty sure it'll turn up. So eventually I'm gonna take these apart and clean them up and powder coat them, because all these door hinges, all four of them, are going to get new hinge pins. The driver's side was already replaced, but I kind of wasn't happy with that, and I don't even know which ones of these is the driver's side now. No, this has got to be the passenger. Yeah, there it is. See that big gap right there? That bushing wore out. So this one was on the passenger side, and it doesn't matter which side those go on. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these apart and get them ready for powder coat and get the hinge pin kit on order so that when these are done, I can assemble them and I could possibly go ahead and bolt them up to the car. I did like the, you know what, check this out. Check this out. I was thinking about doing these hinges in red, but when I got done with this one and then I put it up against the body like this, that contrast came out real nice. Not everybody's gonna see it, I know, but it's those little things. Like even this striker right here, I'm gonna take that off. I'll do that in black. Why not? You know, a little bit of contrast. Can't have red on red on red on red. In my opinion, it doesn't look right. Other people may like it that way, but I don't. I kind of have to have it broken up a little bit. So, with all that said, we are going to sit and wait for that part to cook. All right, one case of blunt force trauma done. We got the hinge apart, this piece and this piece, because these two pieces are going to be, and here's the problem. When you got a, I don't know, A body, G body, and all that stuff where your doors start sagging, this is your issue. You see how thin? Well, you know what? That thing's so thin. Look at that. That's the problem. That bushing right there, that copper brass bushing right there gets worn out over the years and your door starts to sag. And this is what you got to replace. Now, luckily, this hinge pin isn't in too bad a shape. Yep, see the wear right there. But since the kit comes with the new bushings and new pins, we're just going to go ahead and use the new stuff instead. I am going to leave, see, and this right here, I'm going to have to figure out how to get this apart, because you see that's worn out and broken in there too. So yeah, I'll have to look this one up because I'm not too sure how that happens, whether it's just an internal pin that can be pulled out or if it has to be hammered right there, which I'm guessing is going to have to be hammered right there. I'll give it a shot. All right, I didn't get that piece out. It's still there. But here's a perfect example of the bushing's gone bad. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yep. And this one is it's not too bad. Oops. It's not too bad, but it's bad enough. So, like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and get them replaced. This one, I'm gonna look it up, like I said, and figure this piece out. But until then, I still have hinges to sandblast. Oh, its cycle is complete. It's been on and running for 25 minutes, but I went ahead and unplugged it. So the part is going to cool down inside of the cabinet until I'm ready to take it out. So, and that time will probably be right after I finish up with this other door hinge. Check this crap out. I barely even touched the hammer to the pin and it popped right out. I bet you these bushings are destroyed. Look, watch this. It'll probably do this. Never mind. It just pushed it out. So, pin. And actually, this is one of the hinges that, yep, I bet you this, no, I don't think it is. That does look relatively new and it just popped out. Come on, come over here where you guys can see. I don't think this is the original hinge pin and bushing. I think this is probably one that was already replaced either by me or by my brother. One of the two of us. So either way, it's coming out, because instead of trying to reuse something I'm not exactly sure if it's brand new or not, we're gonna make sure it's brand new. Come on. There we go, got it started. There it goes. Nope, never mind. These probably are original, they're just clean. No, what am I thinking? I just got done beating on this thing. No wonder why it looks like crap. Right there, specifically. But alright, anyway. 2 hinges took apart. And we got, there's the fourth, piece number 4. So now that this is all done, alright, so go ahead and reach our hands into here. Oh, that's not hot. Ooh. Chucky, chucky, chucky. Man, that came out real nice. Wow. That came out better than the first one. I'm actually learning something. Okay. Oh, that's probably just a... Man. Anyway, it's still a little bit warm. I'm going to leave it sit here hanging up while it cools off. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's still not cool. So we'll leave it there. Alright, so I went ahead and put those pieces of the hinge, the door hinge that I just took apart in here. They're going to sit here overnight because I'm going to focus a little bit of time before I go inside onto mounting the powder coating system up to, yeah, this back wall. I mean, because these walls didn't get hot, which is nice. So I'll probably go ahead and mount it back here. And then that way, you know, when I'm done powder coating, I just go ahead and move it all around the front. All right, so this is what I have the idea for this. I think I'll leave it mounted there. And then I'll put me some hooks here to hang up the trigger and the cords. Especially to hang this up so that it doesn't just sit up here and take chances of falling. But what I'll probably do is bring another piece of wood up here, and or you know what, I'll take this piece up here and I'll just set it out this way towards the back here. I got powder coat it back here, take it around, put my door back on, and then put it in there, all in one setup. Why didn't I think of this before? Well, here's the new one done. Let's see. How do we think it looks? Well, although it's upside down, because there's probably a bottom up. So it goes right there. So the hinge I've been working on is a bottom hinge, no big deal. But like I said, that contrast of black and red is going to look real nice. All right, as you can hear, we have the air compressor powering down. We got 3 pieces for powder coating tomorrow. Oh, there goes the ice. Let's go ahead and shut the garage. Get my cup. Anyway, that's it for the day, obviously, if you couldn't tell. Let's shut this door. We don't worry about the radio. It shuts off when the player is out of Bluetooth range. Anyway, so that is what we did for the day. We got powder coat booth set up to where it is convenient. And then we got 1 piece powder coated. We got 3 new pieces fully sandblasted, ready to be coated and cooked tomorrow. And that is what we will do tomorrow morning. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all tomorrow.